Our run of remarkable October weather is drawing to a close, Keith, but hey, there's no reason you can't enjoy today.
Yeah, like I said, today would have been like a gem in the rough, a diamond in the rough otherwise, but this is the end of a stretch in which we had a lot of this weather. So don't get complacent, enjoy it because it won't last too much longer. High temperatures already in the low and mid 70s, 70 in Bangor, our average high down to 60 this time of the year. So you can see we're squarely between 10 and 15 degrees above average. Clouds are starting to roll into the mountains, but it's been relatively resistant along the coastline, so we've still got several more hours of sunshine from the mid-coast into southern coastal Maine, even into parts of down east Maine. Eventually, these clouds will spill in later this afternoon and will start to cloud up, probably even along the coastline. There's no shower activity out there, though. The reason I'm showing you this is because the models think that there are showers and they're not there. So that makes me think the chance of sprinkles is really just probably kind of made up by the computer models, not really a big threat. Clouds do increase this afternoon, even along the coastline. And then overnight tonight, we might be able to saturate the atmosphere enough to see a couple of sprinkles, especially the foothills and mountains. And tonight is a mild night because it's obviously mild today, and the cloud cover rolls in, insulates us. We stay right around 60 degrees here, even through the middle of the night, which is quite mild for this time of the year. The downside is we don't get a whole lot warmer than that tomorrow. So we stay cloudy, and there's a couple of sprinkles around tomorrow, especially middle of the day into the afternoon. And notice high temperatures are kind of struggling, 63, 64, 65 degrees. It's possible that western Maine and into New Hampshire might get a little bit warmer, but it will be significantly cooler than today and also significantly cloudier than today. We roll into the weekend kind of on that same note where it's still cloudy on Saturday morning, and here comes that warm front that's got to lift through. There'll be some isolated showers to start on Saturday, and then we might be able to get a little bit of a break here midday into the afternoon on Saturday, especially along the coastline where it's not so bad. I think there'll be a decent amount of cloud cover, but we could get into the mid 60s to upper 60s there. And then the trailing cold front has to come through on Saturday night, and that will be some heavier rain. So warm front, cold front combo. The cold front is the front that has the heavier precipitation. So that'll come through Saturday night into early Sunday, and then we clear out through about mid-morning or so on Sunday. Timing wise, here's that front. Here it is Sunday, 3 in the morning, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the morning, and then moving over down east Maine by late morning, we start to clear out over western Maine. I think Sunday's a decent day, but it will be cooler and it will be very breezy on the backside. Northwest winds will be gusting probably up to 30 miles an hour, if not a little bit more in some of the high terrain. So back to reasonable. Party's over starting today. But again, you notice Saturday has a chance to pop into the upper 60s, which is not bad this time of the year. Nothing crazy cool, that's for sure. Coolest day probably Monday or Tuesday. Coldest night will be Monday night. That'll have us maybe to around 40 or so all the way along the coastline, and mid and upper 30s inland. I still don't think we're going to get a real freeze out of that, though. That's our best chance, though, Monday night and perhaps Tuesday night as well. Temperatures mid and upper 50s back towards average, but we should be able to dry out and have a decent week. It actually looks like a good-looking week overall, just we won't be able to repeat these temperatures. I think Ryan mentioned this a couple of days ago, and I tend to agree. I think colors are going to hit pretty hard here next week as temperatures snap back to reality.
All right, thanks a lot, Keith.